Alright, so blue. Concerted defense. Counter target non-creature spell unless the opponent pays 1 for an additional 1 for each creature. Yeah, you probably just wouldn't play this card. Spell Pierce was always a skill testing card, and I think like blue has negate. Yeah, this is just gonna be worse than negate. Lol Mage's Domination. Spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a creature whose controller did more cards in a graveyard. Gain control. Oh, what? Wait, this card is okay. Wait, a converted mana costs X, so it's gonna be it's 6 mana, like take a 3-drop, or it's 6 mana mind control, right? Or 5 mana mind control, basically. Yeah, you just always play this card. If you're blue, you would want to have at least 9 blue in your deck. Just always play it. Card's gonna be great. Whenever you cast a kick spell, scry 2. Wow. Yeah, always play it. If you're blue, you're playing this. Merfolk Windrobber. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player mills a card. Sacrifice Merfolk Windrobber, draw a card. Oh, it's also flying? Yeah, always play it. It's gonna be great. Wait, it's not even sorcery speed? It's not even set, like, your turn only. Also a rogue, yeah. This card's great. Always gonna play it. 1 blue. Tuna blue kicker. Enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. Whenever you cast a kick spell, create a... What? Yeah, always gonna lose to this. I would... Yeah, you're just... I mean, again, if you have 8 to 10 kickers in your deck... Wait, this is a worst case of 4-mana 2/2, right? Because you can just play it as a 4-mana 2/2. A Drake Haven. Right. This is Drake Haven, which was a rare. Alright. Yeah, this card's great. Rune Crab. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. Wow. Hedron Crab was a bomb. Was a literal bomb and was a 1-mana 0/2. Now, you can't target yourself, but you're just going to mill them out, right? Imagine this, right? So, you play Rune Crab. It's like turn 1. And your opponent has a 40-card deck, because why wouldn't they? And imagine you play 9 lands. So let's imagine turn 10 comes around. You've milled 27 cards. Your opponent started with 7 cards, and over 9 turns they drew 9 cards. So they drew 16, so they're dead. Right? So they'd be dead. So it's 8 lands. If you play Rune Crab, your kill condition is 8 lands. Alright. And that's assuming your opponent doesn't have cards that say draw a card on them, which why wouldn't they? So, I mean, unless your opponent's in Looney Tune is playing mono white, your opponent's gonna have cards that say draw a card on it. And this card's this card's an 0/3, which is a real card, unlike Hedron Crab, which couldn't block. This one couldn't block. Although I don't know if you want to risk the crab in combat. Let's not also forget that Rune Crab is going to turn on all your like 8 cards matters cards. Yeah, this card is phenomenal. I would even go so far as to say, like, even if you don't have any payoffs, you would probably still play this. Just as the fact that you can just play it, and then 8 turns later your opponent's dead. Right? And blue actually has a ton of ways to draw cards, so you're not going to run out of lands. Flying, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or wizard card, you may draw a card. Okay. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is 3 plus the number of creatures in your party. Put 3 of those cards into your hand. No, it's going to be a 5-mana, like, look at the top 4, draw 3, right? So in the past, there was a 5-mana, like, draw 3, scry 3, right? And I think this card's worse than that. But you obviously always play it. This card is going to be, like, when every game you cast it, probably. Well, you're not going to play it over divination, you're just going to play them both. So, like, the crazy thing is with these things that say draw a card is that, like, they made all your landfall cards better. So, like, if Skyclave Plunder was literally 4 colorless, 1 blue, draw 3 cards, you would play it always. And just, like, has this random extra party nonsense attached onto it to make it strictly better. Sure-footed Infiltrator. Tap another untapped rogue you control. Sure-footed Infiltrator can't be blocked this turn. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Can they come up with an output that's not draw a card from blue? This is great, always play it. Alright, let's go to blue. Let's go to the split cards. Creatures your opponent's control get -2 until end of turn, and land. Yeah, this card's great. Always play it. This is exactly the type of effect that is fantastic on this card, because it's so good on turn 6 or turn 7. So, you're gonna probably be casting it's a spell a vast majority of the time. And it's like, it's actually just counter target spell unless the controller pays 1. Yeah, this is great. Always play it. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on your bottom in a random order. Yeah, this is great. Always play it. Well, these are the thing with these is like these you can actually replace some lands with it, right? So like these are actually kind of free to play. Because in other formats you'd be playing like coming to play tap lands anyways, right? Some dual lands of some sort, like Evolving Wilds or what have you. And so like this format doesn't have those, and so and you're not gonna have a lot of things to do in the first 2 turns of the game anyway, because it's sealed. And whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard spell, it gains flying until the turn. Yeah, this is great. Always play it. You would play this card even if it wasn't a land. I think it was called Geyser Glider, which is like 3 red, 4/4 landfall flying. It just kind of reminds me of that. And that card, like that Geyser Glider was amazing. So I'd expect this card to be amazing. Like, I'm assuming in your blue seal deck, you're gonna have 8 to 10 instants for sorceries, and you're gonna have probably between 2 and 4 wizards, right? Other wizards. So you're gonna have a bunch of ways to get this thing flying, and you don't have to have flying because the stats aren't even bad. It's not like he's a 4/2, he's a 4/3. You can just rumble. You can just attack. Yeah, just always play it. Great. Always play all these cards. Huh. Doesn't look good for other colors if blue looks like this. What do numbers look like? For uncommons, there's 13 of them. You play 12 always. So no, but you have to understand that you're probably not going to open more than 1 or 2 of these. You know, maybe 3 of these per pool. So when I say always play it when it comes in uncommons, it's just like you play your 3 uncommons in your blue deck. That makes sense, right?